Verse 34, 35 and 6 is what an Atmarthi believes or what his convictions are. I will not say the word belief, but conviction, or what are his thoughts, or say what are his feelings because of his purpose of searching for truth. He's a truth seeker. So 34, 35 and 36, we saw the heart of an Atmarthi. Heart. Scan kayo. And now we want to know, okay, what does he do? It's going to be the same. It's going to be the same. What he has thought of. Now, when the time, when that Punyodaya fructifies and he meets a Sadguru, an enlightened mentor, so he's exactly going to do what? He's going to surrender, he's going to do Trane Yoga, Ekatvati, he's going to Varte, Agnadhar, etc. So, the verse 37 is going to start with Aim Vichari Antre. Aim Vichari Antre, that I already told you before, okay, these are his thoughts within him, within his mind or heart. So, Aim Vichari Antre means aim, means the verse 34, 35, 36, and then what he should be doing. So, link. An Atmarthi does not engage in practices that cannot annihilate the soul's impure state. Instead, he engages himself in cultivating virtues under the guidance of a Sadguru, but guidance of the Sadguru will come in this verse. I'm talking of the previous verse. So, he knows that much. He is not interested in anything Ashubh now. He is interested in Shubh, but at the back of the mind, or in his mind, or in the center of his mind, why back of the mind? In the center of the mind, he is very clear, okay, yet I cannot say I'm moving in the direction till I take a refuge in a Pratyak Sadguru. But till I have not got, at least I don't want to engage in negative, but positive. So, to increase my worthiness. Patrata to vadhe ne, yogyata to vadhe ne. But I'm not moving yet, I'm not moving one step in the direction of truth. Till I don't meet a Pratyak Sadguru and an enlightened mentor. So, he's very clear. But still that does not mean કે ચલો મોજ મજા કરી લઈએ પછી સદગુરુ મળશે પછી તો બધું તપ સંયમ બધું આવશે નિત્યક્રમ ડિસિપ્લિન બધું આવશે હમણાં મજા. No, he's not. He wants to increase his worthiness. So that we saw in 34, 35, 36. Now, explaining what an Atmarthi does, now the doing come for his spiritual welfare.
विचारी अंतरे शोधे सद्गुरु योग काम एक आत्मार्थ नु बीजो नहीं मन रोग.
Aim vichari, thinking thus. Or as Premarpit said, thus or thus. So, thinking thus, 34, 35, 36. Antare, antarma, inner self. You can say in the mind or in the heart, whatever you want to write, within. Now what does he do? These were his thoughts. This was his to-do list. So what do you do with that list? You made that list, right, on 1st Jan. Then what did you do from 2nd Jan? What did you do on 2nd Jan? Start doing it. Why? Someone's birthday or something? In this lockdown, I know everyone's birthday now. So, ema vichari antre, thus thinking this way in his mind, Shodhe Sadguru Yog, he searches for the proximity of a true teacher, association of a true teacher. Start searching. And the second line is very, very important. I must have quoted it several times. काम एक आत्मार्थनु बीजो नहीं मनरो. Kam ek has only one desire. Kam is not work here, but kam would mean kamna, desire. Only काम एक, work एक, purpose एक, desire एक. Only one desire. Atmarthanu. You can say spiritual welfare or of attaining self-realization. Spiritual welfare will include everything from worthiness to self-realization to liberation. So, spiritual welfare or is a pursuit of self-realization. Kaam શું છે? Now, this is the only work. This is the only thing I want to do in life. This is the only purpose for which I want to live. And this is my only desire. काम एक, बे नहीं. काम, कामना, एक, आत्म कल्याण, आत्मार्थ, spiritual welfare, and the pursuit of, pursue the path of liberation. बीजो नहीं, no other. This is the problem. We have this and this. So, Bijo Nai was the most difficult thing, is the most difficult thing. Bijo Kashud Nai. Because your sanskars are going to support Biju. Your understanding is going to support Kam Ek Atmartha. So, Bijo Nai has no other. Man Rog, disease. Man is ailment, disease. Man rog, disease of the mind. What is the disease of the mind? Mental cravings. Mental craving. So, mental disease of cravings, biju kai nathi, not of respect, honor, wealth, worldly accomplishments. We'll be discussing all this. Nothing, no other cravings. कोई अप्रिशिएट करे, कोई रिस्पेक्ट आपे, कोई आम करे, कोई आम न करे. Everyone should be very good to me. All this man rog and atmarthi does not have. Let the world do. I don't want to even change them, correct them, label them. I don't want anything Lakshmi, Adhikar, Parivar, nothing. I only want Atmaknan. Inner purity and inner stillness, nothing else. So this is my most famous line, and actually I can say that for every verse. But this is the most quoted by me whenever I'm talking of an Atmarthi, a Mumukshu, a Satya Jignasu, an aspirant, a sadhak. So a bhakta, wherever I'm talking about it, I have to quote this last line. Kam ek atmarthanu, bijo nai manro. And whenever I'm screaming on the top of the voice, so that is the time when I detect some man rog in you and not atmarth in you. When you want something, when you want justice, when you want to correct someone, when you want to change someone, I said, hello, all this is man rog. And you should be totally focused, no prejudices, no preconceived notions, no nonsense, no vikalp. I just want your focus on Atmarth. So even when I'm in deep silence, I talk about this. Even when I'm giving a good, sweet lecture or a lecture in a sweet tone, I speak about this. When I'm screaming in the bitter tone, I'm only talking about your manrog. Somewhere you came for this and your man rog started and you started expecting something else. So please focus on the Atmarth. So You understand how important this is when you are going to have long associations with gurus, satsangis, say ashram life. That time this line should be carved in your head, heart, everything. Why? Because your focus tends to change because of your negligence. And you have to go back to your main purpose by contemplating on the second line of this verse. Very clear? So the meaning, thinking thus in the mind, the true seeker search for the association of an enlightened mentor. He has only one desire to attain self-realization and harbors no other desires, has no other mental cravings. Spiritual welfare is the only goal of an Atmarthi. Goal and only goal. It should not be a hobby, it should be a goal. And what will keep you focused if it is only goal? You almost understood the verse. See, for a seeker, nothing is more significant than knowing yourself. Correct? For a seeker, nothing is more significant than self-realization, or say knowing the truth or knowing the self. And at this point, he needs guidance, advice, support of a Sadguru more than ever. Not when he didn't know any Shastras or when he did not know what to do, any rituals. He needed someone to guide, right? Savana uthine su bolu, su karu. That time also he needed guidance. But at this point, where he desires only self-realization, he doesn't want to go in the lane of doing also, but the being. At this point of time, he needs a guru more than ever. Because a guru means a Sadguru, is a living representative of divinity. Every day Dr. Mansi says the love of this yagna is being taken by so and so, and representation is done by so and so. So now if this time it is UK, so it should be represented by the UK president. President in the sense, Mayurbhai. Right? હવે ન હોય તો એનું representation કોણ કરે? So if the Tirthankars, not there, who represents the Tirthankars? So a Sadguru, who is a living representation of, say, God bolo hai to God bolo, and divinity bolo hai to divinity, because finally we have to see divinity in him. So let's keep divinity only. Okay. When he surrenders at the master's feet, what does he surrender? So he surrenders nalir, coconuts. He surrenders fafdas from Surendranagar. He surrenders, okay, well, એ બધું બી ચાલે હમણાં લોકડાઉનમાં તો એ બધું બી ચાલે. But what do you need to surrender? Your ambitions, your desires, your ego. This is what is actually needed. You can start with all flowers and chocolates and gathias and pedas. You can start with that because that's easier. But you should know that real surrendership is surrendering your ambitions, your desires, and from where they crop up, your ego. How? With dedication and devotion. You should love to do it. Not majburi. હવે અહીંયા રહેવું છે તો કરવું તો પડશે જ ને. not that way. That is an insult to your bhakti. I want to do it, not I have to do it. If it's from have to do it, then you are not even near to being an Atmarthi. Then you are just a Manarthi, if not Matarthi. If you say, no, evo koi matno agrah nathi, then you are a Manarthi. But you are not even near to Atmarthi. Because Atmarthi enjoys surrendering his ambitions, his ego, desires. You understand? So it should be done with utmost dedication and devotion. That's important. So that we saw in Pratyak Sadguru Prapti no Gane Param Upkar Trane Yog Ekatvarti. So Trane Yog, not only verbal yog. What you are saying should be in your mind too. And you should be doing too. પછી મારે આવું કરવું છે મારે આવું કરવું કરે નહીં. So વચન સાથે મન also in unity. What you say should be in your heart also, and you should be executing it also. So man vachan kaya. See, it's becoming more and more clear and significant. So Trane Yog, why? Because some are very good talkers. Some feel it in the mind, but you have to even express it. You cannot just say, okay, I have so much love for you. No, you need to bow down also. You need to express that gratitude also. So all the three energies in unity will give you that utmost devotion needed for surrendership. Very clear? So when the Guru showers his blessings through his infinite grace, can you be successful in your battle with internal confusions and external temptations? There's a battle. When I was very young, I had written in my diary. I've been writing since 1984. 5 January. And I have them all. One whole shelf is full of 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. 5 no set. Till 2019. 20, sorry. So I'd written once, life is a constant adjustment between the external and the internal. External situations, internal state. It's a constant adjustment. That is life. That is spiritual life. Constantly focusing on keeping your inner calm in the changing situations. Not commenting on situations, not challenging situations, and not even changing. Oh my God, 3 C's again. Anayasari, yes? 3 C's, not commenting. Some people just don't want the change also, they just want to blah, 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 blah. So commenting on, challenging or changing, nothing. Focus is only to preserve your inner calm. Maybe changes in the body, changes in relationships, changes in your possessions, changes in situations, any change. No commenting, no challenging, no changing, just maintaining the inner calm. So in the battle with the internal confusion not in sense of knowledge, you are very clear about it, but your negative tendencies, right? And your external temptations. I don't want to say more on this. I want to go and explain every word of the verse right now, but someday. So, what is the link, exact link with the previous verse? So it's given in ema vichari antre. That is the link. Aim, એટલે as shown in 34, 35, 36. Or if you say directly take 36, the previous one. So, the supreme spiritual path is one, and whatever practices help you to be led on the path, the supreme path, are worthwhile, worth accepting, adopting, respecting. He realizes when the word practices comes, means practices or vyavhar. It depends on the right guidance, whether this is a right vyavhar or not for me. A right vyavhar can be, I'm just giving an example, for that person the vyavhar can be look for a good boy and get married. For you, just drop all the good boys and stay focused. So, you understand, Dr. Mansi, just drop all good boys and stay focused. But for Sohini, I may say, where is she? Find a good boy and get married. So now see, what is the right thing? So it's all dependent on your true guru. He realizes what is worthwhile adopting. I'm not understanding. So what is worthwhile? Kahi to didu ke what is worthwhile adopted, but what is worthwhile? See how Prabhu links all the things. But what is worthwhile? Who will know? Because I don't know my present, I don't know my future. I don't know my conscious, I don't know my subconscious. And unconscious ni to vata jala. Someone needs to give me a guidance whether I should go to the second level or I should strive hard for the first level. Someone needs to guide me. So all this is dependent again on a true guru. So association of a true guru is absolutely essential. And here this verse starts. So beautiful, isn't it? પરમાર્થની વાત કરી પછી કે જે વ્યવહાર હોય સદવ્યવહાર હોય તો you need to accept, પણ how do I know what is સદવ્યવહાર? તો કે then go to Sadguru. So show the Sadguru Yoga. Now if this is most essential, then seek a Sadguru. Try to search for him, try to find him and take refuge. Every verse is so beautiful. So today, you were talking with whom? Name is it? Ramanji? So you was talking somewhere the mission is yet, one more award is some Mahatma Gandhi award, and so we are in a cocoon, right? Cocoon is not, it's a negative word, right? Fortress, you can say. A fortress, yeah. Anywhere you see something green means you need to stop. Correct, no? Green barricade you see means you can't go further. So everything has changed in this lockdown and this COVID time. Lockdown to na kehવાય પણ COVID times. Green means stop. At least in the ashram. Once you go out of the ashram, green means go. But in the ashram, wherever you see green, you just stand there and retreat. So he said, we will not be able to come. So he was telling Ramanji, you need to go to Delhi. So I heard Nemji saying, what did he say? Every verse is better than the last. We reached the peak of, connection today, and the next day we are on other level. We realized it was not the peak. The peak is yet to come, that way. So, this is the beauty of a Yug Purush, Mahapurush. So, supreme path is one. Whatever practices, means are worth adopting, you should be ready to adopt and not insist on what you have been doing, etc. But how do I know what is right and what is wrong for me? Should I take seva or should I just get and go deeper in my sadhana? Now, this also I don't know. Such a simple thing, but I don't know. If I make a wrong decision by going into solitude, I'll go into depression. Or by going deep into seva, I might lose the focus. It can be anything. So I need someone to guide. So whom do you need? How much do you need? Absolutely necessary, essential. So these are the thoughts in the mind of an Atmarthi. Okay, I don't want to take one step ahead because it might take me two steps behind. I need a Sadguru's Agna. So he realizes this. He realizes the importance of a true Guru in pursuing his objective. He considers the association of a true Guru supremely beneficial. Gane Panam Upkar. So he's very, very eager and desirous of meeting a Sadguru. Very simple. Meeting a living, enlightened mentor, his eagerness and his deep desire. Kyare mane Sadguru male, kyare mane Sadguru. And so this fellow sings Sachin Jigar or who I don't know. Mane Sadguru malya, mane Sadguru malya. Because he was desiring since many births maybe. Many births. So Nemiji was sharing one of her letter I had written to Sanju, 85, 86, 1985 or 1986 or 87 maybe. I don't know the exact year, but it was a time when he got engaged. That much I know. And in one of the letters I've been reading, so the life you are leading now, if you want to lead such a life only, if you wanted to live this way only, why did you aspire for a Sadguru? Why did you aspire for satsangs in so many births? So many births, mane koi Sadguru male, mane Sadguru ni seva male, mane Sadguru nu satsang male. Evi કેટલાય ભાવોમાં, since many births you have been aspiring this, and so you attained one in this birth, and now you can't get defocused. Life will go on and flow with it, but keep your focus only on this. If I want to become a millionaire, anyone wants to be a millionaire? No one. Obviously, everyone wants to be a billionaire, obviously. You want to be only a millionaire, right? So once he has $1 million, he should retire. You said so. You could have said billionaire also. So millionaire, okay. So if you want to become a millionaire, your only aim is to make money. Eat, you must. Drink, you must. Sleep, you must. Dream, you may. It's not a must, but you may. But everything is directed to how to make more money. While eating, while drinking, even in your sleep, you will be dreaming how you can double your amount. If you have so much in excess, તો પછી એને ક્યાં ઇન્વેસ્ટ કરવું? શેર બજારમાં કરવું, ગુમાવવું છે ડોબા? વેગસ જાઉં, શું કરું? કે પેલું શું તમારું એફડી કહેવાય, શું કહેવાય, ફિક્સ ડિપોઝિટ? હા, તો એ કરું કે વ્યાજે રાખવું કે શું કરું? પણ if you want to be a millionaire or whatever, billionaire, if million is nothing nowadays, so keep it billionaire. So, Krish, what do you say? Billion? Okay, no problem. So after 1 billion, I'll wait for you. 2 billion? No. I will be doing everything. You may have to get married, or you want to get married, whatever. You will settle in your life, but still, all your acts have to be directed to attaining of self-realization, starting from satsang and seva of a Sadguru. So all this, your duties, your responsibilities, fine. So even a person who wants to be a millionaire is going to eat, drink, go for social functions, everything. But what is in his heart and what is in his mind? Nothing should take me away from my goal of becoming a billionaire, as you said. I should not go away from my goal. And I should see that every day I am going towards the goal. This is always going to stay with you if you have a strong desire to be whatever, MB, whatever, millionaire, billionaire, whatever. In the same way, because of the fruits of his punya, past merits of karmas, he comes across an enlightened mentor. Shodhe Sadguru Yog. Shota, Shota. He comes across an enlightened master. And his heart, I'm not even saying mind, his heart is somewhere convinced, okay, this is what I want. And I do consider him enlightened because of his speech and because of his virtues. Apuravani Paramshrut and Atmagnan Samadarshita Vichre Uday Prayog. It starts with speech only. You go to some lecture and you said, exactly, he's reading my mind. He's giving me guidance, or total guidance as I want. So it starts with speech. It can't start with directly, I can see so many virtues. Virtues, though, you'll see when you come in association with him. It's not written on the forehead. So the first thing which hits Snell, what was the first thing which hit you? The speech. Snell means Snell bhai. He was not nodding because like, bhai to kyo? So Mr. President, non-elected, selected Mr. President, can you believe it? તમે લોકોને તો મેં પહેલા elect કર્યા and I don't know how it will go ahead, but whatever. Huh? There's one group, what is Bathu's group called? Daughters of Raj. So they made their own group. Their name was also selected by them. I was only a witness in the whole evolution. Whole evolution. So I said, Jare bhi banyu, kyare banyu, 2-3 varas pehla banyu. So that time I said, okay, the first leader will be Bathu, and now you have to do, I'll teach you all the administration and management thing, and who is your core committee and all that you select. And she actually selected. She selected, but that was a selection and not election. And it was a selection, and then they actually distributed their duties, and they do what they have decided. Suddenly 2 days back, she comes to me and says, Bapa, today we had an election. So I said, what election are you talking about? So he said, no, now mara 2 varas pura thai gaya, 2 years are over, so now I feel, everyone should get a chance to be a leader. I have not told her anything. Activity you need a leader. So I have not told her anything. I was shocked. I was really shocked. And she, like nobody wants to give away their seat, right? Leadership. Now, Bapaj ke to aap sune, so why should we say? So she said, we had an election, and then, how did you conduct the whole thing? So, nana chokrao to keva politics ma chhe, my God. Politics is a good word, Aki policy, and it comes from the word policy, not only manipulation. We started using politics for manipulation. Baki politics is a wonderful word. So, she asked the whole group, maybe everything was on your WhatsApp probably, and who would want to stand for, and some 2 people stood, and everyone had to give their choice. She actually counted, and who did she say? Samaira Gala, who is not even here. She was the president-elect of their group. પછી સ્વેરિંગ ઇન સેરેમની થશે, પછી પ્રેસિડેન્ટ બોલશે. પણ આ બધું મને કંઈ ખબર જ નથી. શી ઇઝ કમિંગ એન્ડ ટેલિંગ મી ઓલ ધીસ. So it's such a beautiful thing. Elders also should set such beautiful examples. I don't know from where she learned this. પણ રૂમમાં વાત કરતા હોઈએ, she sees and she realizes that now 2 years, so now third year you should give a chance to others. But now you could elect out of your heart, but how can we just select? So it has to be election. મને થોડો ઘબરાટ થયો when I saw her working, because that means she's picking up so much from the elders out of the surroundings. So how now you elders should be doing your seva if it's all mismanaged, or if there are a lot of, what do you say, appeasing and clash, conflicts, वगैरह. So they are going to pick up that also. If it's an ego game, they'll pick up that also. If it's Nishkam Seva, they are going to pick up that also. So instead of being happy, it was like an alarm for me. Okay, atlu to without attending satsangs, without reading scriptures, just picking up the grasping is so great, because they are so fortunate they have a wonderful environment, which at least we didn't have when we were of this age. What we were so shy, what to stand for election, and forget it, nothing of this. We didn't even understand the election on the national level. તમારી મોટાઓની ડ્યુટી કેટલી વધી જાય છે. If they see you playing games, they are going to learn that. If they see you doing wonderful Nishkam Seva, we wouldn't be able to discriminate whether you are doing Seva or you are doing Bhakti. If they see that, they are going to pick up that. So it's up to you. Less of me and more of you. So here he recognizes by virtues, but first, of course, it's the speech which hits you. Then you want to associate more, and then you start seeing virtues, and you get convinced this is the right person to be my mentor. He may be a Satpurush, he may be a Gnani, wise man, Gnani. He may be a Satpurush, realized soul. But I think he is going to be a good mentor, Sadguru. I want to be under his guidance. So, as Rita Ben said, Olkhan thai, pachi immense devotion jage, ahobhav, pachi arpanta, and you start surrendering and follow his agna. So a true seeker does all this with only one desire, kam ek atmarthno. All this from Shodhe Sadguru Yog to Samarpan to Sadguru, everything for one thing, for his spiritual welfare. His only desire is liberation, or say self-realization. Whatever. Target bolo, okay? Goal bolo. All this for his spiritual welfare. So all his acts are directed. He continues to do his duties, continues, and even you will be continuing the moment the yagna is over. You will have to go back to your world, and you will have to continue with your duties. And now one more responsibility also. That was duty. New York was easy, and now this responsibility you will realize. 2 દિવસ ફોન નહીં કરશો તો blah 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 start થઈ જશે. I'm warning you. You may skip your meal if you want, but don't skip calling her. You will have it. You don't know what a responsibility is. And it's always said कि संबंध बांधવો easy છે, maintain કરવો difficult છે. You understood anything? समझा है? To get engaged is very easy. Very easy. ring કરવાનું બીજું what?
To make relationships is very easy, but to maintain relationships is really tough.
What? So one desire, your spiritual welfare. So continue with all your duties, but don't forget your ultimate goal. Continue, but don't forget. કોઈ હમણાં જશે, કોઈ માર્ચમાં જશે. You will have to continue with your duties. Don't forget this goal. All this is also, satsang is also temporary. But your focus on the goal should be unobstructed. Correct? So, an Atmarthi is actually convinced, Sukh, Shanti and Salamati, happiness, peace and security. Sukh, Shanti, Salamati. These are the three words I've been using every time. Sukh, Shanti, Salamati. So happiness, peace and security lies within. There is no need to seek it outside. External objects or external situations is not going to give me happiness, peace or security. He is convinced. So he starts refraining. Now listen to this. He starts refraining from new initiatives and new possessions also. Okay, if I know that Sukh, Shanti, Salamati is within, so at least I don't want to start something new, where again lot of time and efforts will go. Now I want my focus within. So whatever duties I have to do, I'll do. But now I don't want to start any new initiative. And no more gaining possessions. પછી એને સાફ રાખવાનું ને આ કરવાનું ને everything. One more car means slavery. Now you have to take care of the car. I don't know whether the car will take care of you or not, but you have to take care of the car. So little more you have to start refraining from spiritual activities to take care of the possessions. And now when he has understood, he is convinced that Sukh, Shanti, Salamati is within, so he refrains from new initiatives and new possessions. So what does he do? All the desires and longing for Lakshmi, Adhikar, Parivar, I'm using Guju words also, so you, Lakshmi, wealth, Adhikar, power, status, Parivar, family life, making the family happy, keeping the family happy, etc. So don't keep them sad, of course, but moh. I'm talking of the moh. Rag. What else? Worldly accomplishments, all this now, that interest is lost. The desire is yet there, but it has weakened. It's not as strong as before. Right? Kam ek atmartham, I'm talking of that. Because if this desire is not strong, worldly desire is going to come. Man rog is going to increase. So this purpose and desire has to be so strong. The word longing should be for a Sadguru. The word desire should be for Atma Gnan. You cannot just use these two words for any worldly stuff, or you stop being an Atmarthi. Kam, Kamna, Ek Atmarthani. No other mental cravings. Okay. So, he wants to channelize all his energy in only one pursuit. Self-realization. Whatever happens, he is not gripped. What I want to say is, because of your advancement in spirituality, you might achieve some virtues which is so visible. I'm saying visible. હવે તમે બહુ શાંત થઈ ગયા છો, હવે તમે બહુ ખુશ લાગો છો, હવે તમે બહુ અંતર્મુખ થઈ રહ્યા છો. It's quite visible to everyone. And when virtues are visible, what happens? Respect, appreciation. People are going to say good about you. They will start congratulating you. They will start showing more respect. They would want to do some things for you also, etc., etc. Because of your advancement in the on the spiritual path, or maybe because of your talents or anything in seva. Either virtues or talents. And people would like to give you honor, respect, appreciate. But this fellow is not going to get trapped in all this now. He knows all this is just Manrog. I have come here not to impress others by any damn thing. I have come here only for my spiritual welfare. So he getting impressed or he appreciates, it's his business. But I'm not going to get trapped into all this, because કામ એક આત્મ કલ્યાણનું જ કરવા આવ્યો છે. Now I don't want to be good in everyone's eyes and all. I just want to be good. No one's eyes, I'm saying, or everyone's eyes, whatever. But I just want to be good. So it is so clear, no other desire. Because any other desire, say for honor, respect, appreciation, or worldly accomplishments, all this is called a disease, ailment of the mind. So the word manarog. See, bijo nahi man rog. Man, mind, rog, disease. And what is the mental disease? Cravings, longings, desires of anything except Atma. Atmarthi, so Atma. So anything except this is man rog. So we all know we have this rog, but at least don't increase it. Treat it. But see that it does not get aggravated at least. So beautifully Prabhu has said, he aspires, he is inclined towards only one thing, and that is self-realization. Let's sing it together.
એમ વિચારી અંતરે શોધે સદ્ગુરુ યોગ કામ એક આત્માર્થનું બીજો નહીં મન રોગ